This summer, the world's greatest athletes are competing on the global stage in front of an audience of billions. They've been training their whole lives for this moment, and now you get the chance to hear their stories up close and personal. This is Nike On Air, a series about elite athletes brought to you by Nike. You'll hear from the world's fastest woman, Tatiana McFadden, the breakout breaking star, Sunny Choi, basketball legend Dawn Staley, and more. Listen to Nike On Air starting July 7th, only on the Womanica podcast feed.
You know that feeling when you walk into your home, take a deep breath, and feel new? Well, that's what it's like to use Clorox Scentiva. Because Clorox Scentiva smells like coconut, cleans like Clorox, and feels like energy. It'll elevate any cleaning routine to not just clean, but also make every room smell like a tropical coconut getaway. Discover how Clorox Scentiva's powerful clean and refreshing scents can transform your space. Get yours in coconut or other fabulous scents at a nearby retail store.
The best things in life, they come in twos. 2 scoops of ice cream, 2 tacos. And now for a limited time, get our best deal of the year. Buy any phone when you switch to Consumer Cellular and get 2 months of service free. That's right, the same fast, reliable nationwide coverage as Big Wireless, now with 2 months free. Proof the best things in life really do come in twos. Visit consumercellular.com or call 1-888-FREEDOM. Second and third month of monthly base service fee waived for new customers with the purchase of a phone and activation by July 31st, 2024. Taxes, fees, and third-party charges will apply. See website for additional details.
With millions of books on Amazon, there's a reading feeling for everyone. For example, Raquel's "Whoa" when she first entered the kingdom by Dragonback is different to Ari's "Whoa" when he found out there was more than one crime scene, which is also different to Ava's "Whoa" the moment when the stable boy became a stable man. From "Whoa" to "Whoa" to "Whoa." Amazon Books. That reading feeling awaits.
Hello. From Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month, we're celebrating the women who performed physical and mental feats in sports. They overcame societal barriers, personal struggles, and fierce competition to pursue their dreams of glory. Today, we're talking about the first Asian American woman to win an Olympic medal. Not only that, she was the first woman to achieve diving's golden double, placing first in both springboard and platform diving. Please meet Vicki Draves. Victoria Manalo was born in San Francisco on December 31st, 1924. With a name like that, Victoria as in victory, and Manalo, which is Tagalog for win, Vicki was destined for greatness. Her father was a musician and a chef from the Philippines. Her mother was white and hailed from England. Interracial marriage had been outlawed in California since 1850, but the law did not apply to Filipinos, so Vicki's parents were able to marry. Despite their marriage being legal, it was frowned upon. The couple and their children frequently experienced racism. When Vicki was a child, she dreamed of being a ballet dancer, but her family didn't have the money to buy the shoes or lessons necessary to make that dream a reality. Soon, Vicki would find passion for another sport: swimming. Her parents brought her to the Nickel Baths in the Mission District, where Vicki would pay 5 cents admission and take swimming lessons taught by the Red Cross. When Vicki was 16 years old, she started diving. Impressed with her skills, a friend introduced Vicki to the coach of the Fairmont Hotel Swimming and Diving Club. But even at that early stage of her career, she faced discrimination. She couldn't join the club because she was Filipino, and she had to take her mother's maiden name for a last name. She started diving as Vicki Taylor. She picked up the dives pretty easily, watching other athletes and learning from their technique. She often spent her evenings after school practicing. Vicki caught the attention of the local newspaper. When the interview asked her for her name, she replied instinctively with her real name, Victoria Manalo, not Vicki Taylor. It went against her coach's wishes, but her real name stuck. When the U.S. entered World War II in 1941, Vicki's diving coach joined the military service and the Fairmont Hotel pool closed. Vicki was forced to stop diving, but not for long. Just a few years later, Vicki was back in the water. She made it to her first national diving competition at just 19 years old. She placed third, and she was on the search for a new coach again. She found one in Vicki Draves. Lyle coached Vicki as if she were learning to dive for the first time. They worked through the basics and refined her technique. Then it came time to enter into a competition at the reopened Fairmont Hotel swimming pool, the same pool where she first learned how to dive under the name Vicki Taylor. Yet again, she was barred from participating. Lyle was disgusted by this display of racism. He decided to leave San Francisco for Los Angeles. Vicki followed right behind him, and the pair married in 1946. Lyle continued to coach Vicki, leading her to win 5 U.S. national diving championships between 1946 and 1948. Her skill qualified her for the Olympic Games in 1948, and she made the long journey to London via steamship. Vicki's first Olympic event was the 3-meter springboard. She was so nervous her body shook as she waited for her turn to plunge into the water. Despite her nerves, Vicki made it through her dives, ending on a perfectly executed back 1.5 layout. She won the gold. Then she won gold again, this time for her platform dives. Alongside Korean-American diver Sammy Lee, Vicki became the first Asian American to win an Olympic gold medal. After the Olympics, Vicki kept swimming, but as a performer, not a competitor. She was part of a popular traveling water extravaganza show called Aqua Parade. After her stint swimming, kicking, and diving across the U.S. and Europe, Vicki and Lyle settled down in Southern California and opened a swimming and diving training center. In 1969, Vicki was inducted into the International Swimming Hall of Fame. In 2005, her hometown of San Francisco built a park in her honor and named it after her. On April 11, 2010, Vicki passed away at her home in Palm Springs, California, due to complications from cancer. She was 85 years old. All month, we're talking about athletes. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Talk to you tomorrow. This summer, the world's greatest athletes are competing on the global stage in front of an audience of billions. They've been training their whole lives for this moment, and now you get the chance to hear their stories up close and personal. This is Nike On Air, a series about elite athletes brought to you by Nike. You'll hear from the world's fastest woman, Tatiana McFadden, the breakout breaking star, Sunny Choi, basketball legend John Staley, and more. Listen to Nike On Air starting July 7th, only on the Womanica podcast feed.
Am I doing the right thing with my finances? Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? Putting a financial plan together feels impossible. What if I told you there was another way? Take Facet's free financial wellness quiz to get your score and a snapshot of your current financial health. Visit Facet.com now and discover your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com.
This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
You know that feeling when you walk into your home, take a deep breath, and feel new? Well, that's what it's like to use Clorox Scentiva. Because Clorox Scentiva smells like coconut, cleans like Clorox, and feels like energy. It'll elevate any cleaning routine to not just clean, but also make every room smell like a tropical coconut getaway. Discover how Clorox Scentiva's powerful clean and refreshing scents can transform your space. Get yours in coconut or other fabulous scents at a nearby retail store.
Dearest listener, allow me to unveil a delightful secret. Snag Tights craft clothing that embraces every body shape. In a bold endeavour to revolutionize the fashion realm, Snag has triumphed. Permit me to draw your attention to the ingenious Chub Rub shorts, crafted with moisture-wicking yarn, promising to keep you at least 1 degree cooler and utterly free from the discomfort of chafing. Free shipping on select orders. Thus, the more you snag, the more you save. Do not delay, dear listener. Experience the fashion revolution that is Snag and visit snagtights.us today.